following podcast may be explicit. One Joe Young presents Adventures from the Shed, a tabletop RPG podcast. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com. And here we are, Adventures from the Shed online. We are with our 2.0 version with our great folks here, getting ready to kick off the continuation of our Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition campaign. Neever going to give you up. We're going to go around the table and say hi. We'll do it alphabetically with, who goes first? Brick Bacon?
I think I go first both times. Yeah. This is Chris playing Abraxas, the Paladin. Brick Bacon.
Oh, Doom.
And this is Eli playing Aerith Siegfried, Human Fighter.
And I'm Jason playing Belgium Waffle.
And I'm Randy, and I play Miles Mize, the Bard, who just noticed an N.
And I am Joe, the Dungeon Master for this D&D campaign, who is ready, since we haven't played in, a month and a half? Who wants to give the update of that last session? I think I want to vote Eli, because before we started earlier, he said he was listening to it.
All right, well... I would like to preface that I wasn't listening to listen. I was listening to remember what my character sounded like. But I'll do it.
Though? I mean,
that's more than what we got.
I was listening just to smell what it looked like.
All right. So if memory serves me correct, our last session we finished up a discussion with some spooky, scary ghosts at the mayor's house.
Not the mayor's house.
Was it not?
No.
Mm-mm.
Lord Ulrin's house.
Oh, Lord Ulrin's house. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm silly.
That's the mansion on the east side.
Oh, yes, I forgot because Jason, Bell pretended to be the mayor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure we learned some valuable information there.
We learned we were bad detectives when we went all the way upstairs and found some bodies.
Everybody failed to check there. But regardless,
I didn't fail to check. I never went up.
Okay, that doesn't count. We finished our business there at the Lord's Manor, and we were moving to investigate more of the town. And as we were walking, Miles saw movement in a window in a building.
Yeah, in the old
kind of
inn of the town, which was then named the... Go ahead, Randy.
End of the episode? What? That's a bad name.
Horrible. But that's what it is now.
All right, see you next time, folks.
Because apparently at one point in the past, an episode of something happened there, and when it was over, they all celebrated, and then they called it the end of the episode, so that works.
That's meta knowledge, so we're going to act like we don't know that, and
we haven't seen the sign
yet.
Yeah,
it's actually written underneath the sign. Here's how we got our name.
Brief history.
There's a plaque, yeah. So yeah, Miles, you saw up in the window, which I'm going to share that. In the window on the second floor of the inn, you saw at least a couple of humanoids moving around.
I think you also said we could identify that they look like they may have been mages. They're wearing robes and stuff. So,
yeah,
I think that might have been an assumption of ours.
Yeah.
They have purple robes on.
It's all right. We're good at assuming, right?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
It looks like there's living people in there, guys. We should go check it out. What do you think?
Where?
Right there, the inn, straight across the street.
Over there. Can't you see?
What? Oh. Sure.
Were they on like a second floor window?
I think they're on
the
second floor, yeah. They're on the second
floor.
The
second floor window is where you could see.
Didn't you
it is.
That's why you're not like paying attention.
No, I'm on Abraxas' shoulder. We're drinking right now, and I'm just like, Abraxas, how much alcohol do you carry with you right now? I mean, you seem to all. I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. This is very good.
I mean, as much as I can, and I bolt straight towards the inn.
I'm holding on for dear life.
And there they go. Let's follow. And Siegfried will jog behind them.
Okay,
hey, me first. What's going on here?
As he's doing that, I'm like holding on to Abraxas' head, and I'm like, slow down.
I cannot be contained.
Whoa!
So since I'm sitting up on his shoulder, I'm the tallest. I'm weirdly the tallest person here right now. Can I see into there, or is the area we saw them in? Is it still higher than where I can see in?
So I'll tell you what happens as you get closer and they see you. Also, just as they're about to. Because nobody's, I mean, you're charging forward, right? I mean, there's no, and charge may not be the right word, but you're headed straight forward.
Yes, my whole plan was like, let's get in there before they try to make their escape kind of attitude.
Okay.
And Jason, I know we were asking you to turn up earlier. Can you turn down like one notch?
Yeah.
Because when you raised your voice, it felt like it got a little crackly, that's all. And I want you to raise your voice, so let's make sure that works.
That's how halflings sound, though, so... Realistic.
His volume is higher because he's higher up now.
The altitude is insane.
How is this mic sounding here over the
sounds good.
headphones?
Yeah, it's actually solid, man.
Yeah,
much better, I bet.
So we've got again, as you guys get closer, from the window where you could see them moving, there's at least one of them that. You hear kind of a muffled sound, a shout, but it's from inside the building, so you don't quite hear what it is. And then they two of them turn to the window and look out and point right at you guys. And you can almost smell initiative in the air. It's up to you whether we do that or not.
How high up is that second story window?
Normal second story, call it 15 feet.
What are you thinking there, Belle? Do the trebuchet toss? I toss you up there.
I've had a few drinks. I'm like, you know what? I trust you. Let's do it.
All right, Joe. Do we have to roll initiative first, or can I just go?
No, you can definitely do that first.
All right.
I'm just gonna wait for initiative.
Athletics, maybe roll to toss them up to the window.
Yep.
Yeah, you know what we can do? Let's assuming, Belle, that you don't want to be hurt by this. Let's do not an advantage roll. We'll do the best of. Belle will roll acrobatics, and Abraxas can roll athletics, and whichever number is the higher is the one we'll take.
I take the mug that I've been drinking up, and I put it down, and then I pull out a dagger as he's about to trebuchet me, and
I think it's the heave that Abraxas puts behind it that may have just thrown you off a little bit, and the extra, flag and a dragon ale.
And I was trying to put it down, but I still in my hair. I didn't want to spill anything. You don't want to spill drink.
So we got, Abraxas had a 17 and Belle had an 8. So we're definitely going to go with the 17 there, which means without a problem, you get right up to the window, land right at it. I don't know if you want to try busting through it. It's old. There's a couple cracks in it.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, give me a I don't know, what do you want to go with here to not only break the window but preferably not get hurt?
I mean, I think it might be another acrobatics to see if I can get in there like that.
Go for it.
Okay. Let's just try this again here. Fingers crossed I don't. Ooh, that's one better than I did before.
So you're improving.
Do I just smack on the window?
Bird. Essentially, yes. You bonk into the window, and bear with me at just a moment because I'm trying to.
I thought this guy was a stuntman.
Move some guys.
I think the more important question here is: did he spill his drink?
Yes.
No.
Oh no!
It goes
I try to gulp it up as it's coming down.
I know you're not supposed to cry over spilled beer, but it's just so sad.
No, that's over spilled milk. It's okay to cry over spilled beer.
Yep,
okay.
So move my character next to this window and have him slowly slide down.
Oh Jesus, that is a lot of people.
So what happens here? The alarm is raised, and Belle for sure sees these people, and others start to see them as we get ready for our initiative.
All right.
Wow. I'm just 989 today. This is beautiful. Great.
Get these low rolls out of the way. Come on.
Great way to start off the day.
Let me see if I can actually get this right. Can I select everybody? I'm not going to have a good time with the technology.
What Chris said, though, Abraxas is getting those good rolls this time. Look at that. He's 16.
I think we're rolling D10s and he's rolling a D20.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm a little bit slower on this one because I slid off the window and then fell into a bush.
He's just
and I'm
not
like
used to the
tangled up.
wine. He's not used to the alcohol.
So this is weird. I've been messing with the technology already, and I got other people that showed up here. All right.
Well, there's 3 Abraxases I saw on the list.
Yeah, isn't that awesome?
Yeah, I mean, I'll take 2 more guys to help.
Or you get 3 turns per round.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if I don't have to use action surge to get an extra turn, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll a second initiative.
There we go. I'm going to try and make it work right here if I can. If you guys could put your number in, if you don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having token
Can you?
selection issues.
There
for
you
some
go.
reason.
That's what
Oh.
she said.
I forgot we got to do that first.
There we go.
And I'm going to group these guys
There we go.
into a couple of groups here.
Ah.
And I should have done this ahead of time, but here we are. Group.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to, now they've clicked the token, I'm going to click initiative again just to see if it pops up on there.
Yeah. I would if I were you.
It's just
Yeah.
an 8, but all right, see if that showed up.
Good, dead 14 now. Yeah.
Okay.
14 now, yeah.
It was just an 8, so I'm leaving it there, but
I have no idea what's going on here.
yeah, it changed it to a 14 on there too.
I guess I'm
Changed it
just gonna
to
put
an 8.
two.
There we go. 'Cause that's what it was. I just wanted to make sure it was working.
That.
Oh, go away.
All right.
Oh,
We're just gonna.
fight.
I'm just gonna put 3 of these in here to give me 3 turns.
We got to fight Slenderman.
Yeah. So I was saying earlier, when I think Eli noticed the guys, the token had the word hat on it. I decided this time, instead of going with the numbers, the 1, 2, 3, 4, or the A, B, C, D, I was going to use to be descriptive instead, so you guys can refer to them by a description of them. It's
Don't be the
short.
obvious leader yet.
Yeah.
I want that hat.
The dude's got a hat on. Nobody else is wearing a hat, right? So
I mean, if it's a cool hat, I say we take it.
Oh, yeah.
There
No,
you
you
go.
gotta take the hat.
Is it a cool hat though?
That's the whole
those are
reason
like-
we went into the mountains of the Lost was for a cool hat.
It's got one hell of a story behind it.
I went to the
All right,
mountains of
do
the
I
lost,
have-
and all I got was this cool hat.
okay, I got 3 guys on here now. That's good enough.
Hey.
Now I guess I should actually click a button to get some initiative, right? Good gosh.
Hit it.
11, 13, and 6. 11, 13. All right, let's see where they end up falling here. And this would be sort descending. Yeah, I guess that works okay. Let me
Let's
move this
go.
over. Yeah. And
Sweet.
this over here. All right.
Yeah.
Now
Let's,
we've got the stage is set. We've got Belle up on the second floor window.
Oh, did I not fall
Actually-
off? Am I still plastered to the window?
Yeah, we're going to put you up there. You just
Okay,
didn't break through. Just a nice
Fine.
thud. Put yourself right up where Hat is, if you
Yep.
would.
Right there.
And they've definitely sounded the alarm. Now, description of these guys, they're all wearing purple robes, although there are some things about them that kind of differentiate them from each other. Like one is a little more fancy than everybody else. He's kind of obviously, the leader.
Mhm.
One of these guys isn't wearing any shoes, barefoot, etc. So, go with whatever description you like as you decide to target them, attack them, whatever you'd like to do.
Should already
Alexis?
Claptrap's house.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So who is any who's I guess who's closest to me? I mean, if the map's correct, then I'll just go after Slender. If that's the
Yeah,
case.
he's going to be. So he was the guard at the door,
Okay.
and that's the door right there. So as soon as the alarm is raised, he's at the door.
All right. I will attempt. I always have better luck using barehanded, but I'm going to attempt to give him the halberd, give him a swipe with that first.
Give him that halberd.
See if
Straight
he's
to
working out for me.
Halberd.
Why would you just give him your weapon? What are you doing?
It's the kind of nice guy he is.
I said give him a swipe with it. It seems like it worked out for me.
Is that that's not a critical though, right?
I think it would be a different. I got a plus. No, I was a 19, so almost.
Where are you clicking, Chris? Because your rolls look a little different from the others.
I'm clicking on the D&D Beyond page.
That's where we're looking.
That's weird.
Although I don't know if it matters if you click your bonus or if you click like the actual D&D Beyond button that comes up. I could try something else other and see what happens. I don't know.
I usually click the little red die that pops up.
Right, that's what I normally click. I'll click in the other section let's see what happens for damage. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, overall, it doesn't matter to me. We still get a number. I was just curious what it was.
Yeah, so if I click the normal thing, nothing shows up. So I have to actually click the red die that comes up.
Interesting.
You're just fancy, that's all.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were using a halberd.
Sorry. Yep, sorry.
He has the mace attached to the end of the halberd. And
just duct taped it on.
The only thing that stinks doesn't really show if you rolled. Well, I guess it's still just, what is it, 1d10? That's fine. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
I'm just wondering because I get a thing if it's a 1 or a 2, I get to roll over. So I guess
what's your modifier?
Gotcha.
Yeah, if it's +4, yeah. So if it's gonna be, if it's a 5 or a 6, I get to roll it over. I guess for damage.
I got to put my number lock on if I'm actually going to do this. So that's -9. Okay. So Slender took a hit.
Ooh,
Is he even more slender now?
Yeah, I guess he is.
So
isn't he?
we haven't interacted with these guys at all, right?
That is correct, except for hitting the first guy in the head with a halberd.
We just ran up, broke in, and started stabbing people.
Siegfried's going to shout out, "Abraxas, we don't know if they're enemies. Hold back." Sorry.
They had a warlike posture.
They're raising an alarm.
I could
Diplomacy isn't my strong suit, but I want to try it first.
So I could stop the battle music if you're going to do that.
I mean, I'll still do it on my turn.
No, that's good. You're good. Actually, because it's still right at the beginning and none of them have acted yet, go ahead and give me a what kind of roll do you think that's going to be for you?
Oh, to just do right now? It's not even my turn.
I know.
All right.
If it's okay for me to change the rules a little, I'm going to do that.
I mean, look, I'm not going to argue. Okay.
Would it be insight?
It's just me being a prick bacon.
I really think it'd be a persuasion.
Yeah. Persuasion.
Let's do a persuasion then.
All right. A whopping +0. Hey, 10.
Hey.
And that is the most completely average persuasiveness anybody could ever
maybe
be.
we shouldn't do this.
I mean, I'm a human fighter. I'm average all the way, baby.
Maybe it's because you're like halfway across the street that didn't go so well.
It could be. There, and right now they've got a halfling in the window and dragonborn hacking the guard at the door.
I'm going to be blaming this on the wine.
Yeah.
You know what I think was the 10 for my roll here? The fact that I ended this my command at Abraxas with "hold back," as if to say, "All right, we might fight them anyways," but like.
Yeah. Did everybody pause? Is it just me?
Well, I was curious what their.
We're good. Okay.
I was kind of wondering, can we tell what Slender's face looks like? Like, does he look undead or does he look
not anymore?
He looks a little thinner than the other guys.
Can we see faces at all? I guess
they are. If you want to actually look at them, they're elves. Elves.
Oh.
Elvis are in the building.
I probably made a big mistake here.
You did.
Oh, Siegfried, they're elves. Let me try and their dialect. Maybe that'll help.
So
sorry about
the guy at the door, Mr. Slender, starts casting a spell. You guys, a couple of you guys have spells. Let me see. Hold on a second, Hal. I don't think you guys know this one though. All right, so he's doing motion with both hands and kind of pushes air and force towards Abraxas and like try to hold onto you or hold you with magic. I think I just clicked the wrong button here. Hold on a second. So essentially, he's casting hold person at you.
No.
Right.
Not
Was it
whole
Slender
person.
or was it Hat who was doing that? Because Hat's the next one in the order.
That's Slender. So
Okay.
the one that says Hat is actually Hat, Slender, and Barefoot.
Oh, okay.
I did it as groups, but I couldn't get them to group right in the initiative, so I'm doing it that way. This is a little different this time. Now, Roll20 has the spell, but clicking on it doesn't cast the spell. This is new to me.
Hold
Is there
person's
a
the saving
roll from
throw
the-
for.
That's a good point. I got to read that.
Yeah, hold person's a saving throw
Display.
from.
I'll display the spell card, and then we can read it. Wisdom saving throw.
All right.
No,
Oh,
Abraxas.
Uh-oh.
Wisdom save.
Oh, nice.
You critically avoided that.
Nice.
You stare him down, and he's just like, okay, I'm sorry.
He's a little taken aback by the way his magic just kind of bounces off of you, and he looks a little surprised. And he shouts something in Elvish. Does anyone understand Elvish?
I speak English.
Miles to the rescue.
Stewardess, I speak jive.
I speak Draconic.
It's very straightforward. Miles hears him say, intruders, we must kill them.
He just alerted them to kill us because we're intruders.
Have at it, Abraxas.
So there. And up on the second floor at the window, Mr. Hat, right on the other side of the window from Bell, is
Just levels
pretty
of
much
shotgun.
doing the same thing. So the same motions, and that force starts to envelop you, and you are going to have a wisdom saving throw.
Yay!
You
Roll
got
like
this.
Abraxas.
15?
A 15,
Not
I
bad.
think. I'm pretty sure that's going to work. I didn't have to even look it up with Abraxas. It says spell save D3, DC. Oh, yeah, 14. So you got it.
Yes.
Obvious leader is obvious.
Yeah, obvious leader is indeed obvious. And then lastly, the guy, Barefoot, is going to run to the door where Slender is and come out to fight Abraxas as well. Actually, let me just put him out here.
Welcome to the party, pal.
He didn't even wear shoes, man.
Well, no service then. Get out of here.
He's got a dagger in his hand, and it's kind of a wavy dagger. Or I think it's like a Chris. Is that what it is? KRIS or something like that? It's
Yes, a Chris.
wavy dagger. That kind of
Yeah.
dagger.
They look really cool. I love them.
They're
That and the
fancy.
kukri.
You know what? I think I
Yeah,
even
man,
have the
kukris are solid.
option. I think I have the option here of putting a picture. Yeah.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
nice.
So that's the official picture of Cult Fanatic.
I like
and
the knee pads.
Mhm.
yeah, it's pretty cool, huh? But picture this, but without the hood and purple.
And without
Deep
the shoes.
purple color. Well, this guy, yes. This guy does not have shoes on.
Love the
Got my boots
skulls.
today.
But he decides, all right, he's a fancy guy. Not fancy, he's show-offy. And while he's running out the door and approaching Abraxas, he's doing that. He's flipping the dagger around in his hands, spinning it, and he's just coming out of there and just lunges straight at Abraxas with the dagger. And 11.
No.
And he quickly turns the momentum of his attack around and swings back at you. And on the backswing, he rolls an 8, which is also not going to hit.
He might have hit the armor, but it didn't get through.
It is, however, relevant that he had 2 attacks.
Mhm.
I like to think that Abraxas just stood there, just like looked down at him swinging. Huh, that's a new one. Anyways,
No, he put his hand on his forehead, and the dude just like, eh.
Well, so far, all of Abraxas's predictions have been true. He's rolled well, and he has not taken damage. So
It's really good so far.
good start.
Don't jinx me, bro.
So, obvious leader, you hear what is a deeper voice in the back, muttering pretty much not the same incantation, but some kind of incantation that I don't think any of you recognize.
unless it's draconic and I'm right next to him, I wouldn't know.
It's more of a spell thing. I keep trying to think of, if you guys know the spells, you might recognize when it's being cast, and I don't think you guys know any second level cleric type spells. So,
I might,
anyway,
depending what it is. But
he does something. Blah, 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 blah. And next is Belle.
Okay. Now, these people I'm looking through this window here as I'm holding on to it, are they all in a nice, like, straight line? Or are they, like, is any of them in a line?
We're going to say hat and ripped robe. You can see both of them almost in a line.
Okay. All right. Can I open the window and climb in with my movement real quick? Or do I have to smash through it again?
I'd say if you can smash through it, it won't take an action.
Okay. All right. Well, in that
That'll
case,
be a bonus action to smash through it. It will take an action to try and figure out how to open it, especially from the outside.
okay. And the outside of the house, is it like cobblestone or is it like wood paneling?
Mostly wood.
Mostly wood? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, in that case, then I would like to, I'm going to see here if I can, I'm going to use a new spell that I learned since we leveled up. I'm going to use Catapult, and I'm going to try to use that to smash through the window.
Isn't that what Abraxas just used with you?
He's trying to trick me. This is Catapult.
yeah, I mean, you know,
Things.
I can't use fastball special. X-Men own that one, so I can't do it.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my daggers, and I'm just going to cast Catapult. I'm going to chuck it through the window, and the two people who are in a straight line, the first one has to make a dexterity saving throw or take 3d8 damage on it. And if he fails, it keeps going and hits the other person.
That is awesome.
Dexterity 7.
That is a failure. My spell save DC is a 10, a mighty 10.
Nice.
So he takes 10 points of damage, and then the next person behind him also has to make the saving throw.
Okay, let me take 10 points from Mr. Hat. You know, I actually took the damage from Hat earlier instead of Slender because I had them all grouped. Gosh, Joe. Did that change all of them? Did I still? I gotta unbreak this. Unbreak my heart.
No.
Okay.
Glad we're on the same page.
Guy? That guy.
Found him.
Yeah. Ungroup.
You did it. Hi.
All right. So that is that amount. It didn't ungroup him, son of a bitch. But all right, whatever. So Mr. Ripped Robes also has to make a dexterity saving throw, or his robes get ripped even further. 13.
Okay, that's it.
No.
So he's out. He saves. Nothing happens to him.
All right. What does Catapult look like?
So basically what it is, so I can use anything I want, since the only thing I have that is weighty is a dagger in my hand. I decided to use that. But I basically break down a little transmutation. I speak into the thing, and I just huck it as hard as I can, and it just like catches perpetual speed until it goes all the way forward until it smacks something incredibly solid, or it hits enough creatures where it stops.
Nice. Okay.
That's really cool.
Then let's move on with actually, Belle, you took an action.
I would like to get inside the house now that I threw it through the window.
There you go. Yeah.
So I'm
and you're on the second floor of the inn / tavern, whatever we want to call it. Even though it is the end of the episode, it's all guest rooms on the second floor.
Oh, okay.
So when
And
you
then-
enter, there's this guest room at the end with the door that leads to the hallway, and that's right where Ripped Robes was standing. And the hallway just goes back, and you see a couple other rooms back there.
Okay, and is there anything around me that I can duck behind to
Yeah. Regular, dilapidated, mind you, but regular hotel furniture, plus what looks like some fresh linens on a straw pallet on the floor.
Okay.
He doesn't even have to duck.
Yeah. So as I dive through the window and I chuck the thing at them, and hopefully it hits the two of them, the other people in the room hopefully get a little bit distracted. Can I smoosh down to the floor and roll towards one of the beds and try to use my bonus action to hide?
Yes.
All right.
Especially because you catapulted your way through the window.
All right.
It didn't even need to use the bonus action to break it.
Oh, that's a sleight of hand. I'm sorry. I clicked the wrong thing in D&D Beyond. My bad. Maybe I'll hit
He's
it.
doing a magic trick.
No, I think sleight of hand works.
Oh, it's up to you. My bad. I clicked the wrong.
I like it. You just took a bunch of straw and put it up in front of you. I disappeared.
He's holding up like the pillow. You can't see me.
Guys, he
Pretty
just
much.
he put a basket over his head. That's all he did.
That's all.
That's a high quality stealth work that Bell does and is known for.
Dang straight. Let's go to Miles.
Could I still see Bell because he just entered that area, or would I not be able to see him anymore?
I mean, yes and no. He is
can still hear me,
poorly
right?
hidden, but as soon as he gets in that window and down to the floor, you probably don't see him anymore.
Okay,
But you know
Bardic
where he is.
Bardic Inspiration. That's a just a verbal. As long as you can hear me, right? All right, Bell. This might be the last thing you hear, so please cover your ears. I'm giving Bardic Inspiration, and then I'm going to cast Silence inside the middle of the room. A new spell I just took for level 4.
Ooh.
Okay. Go ahead and tell us what that means and what your intent is.
Casting time, 1 action. Range is 120 feet, so I can choose it within that length of thing. So it's going to aim for the middle of the room if I can see in there from the door if they have it open still.
Well, he's up on the second floor, so you'll be looking through the window into the second floor.
Okay, that's true. I can just aim it in there then.
Yeah.
That should still cover quite a few people. It's a concentration spell up to 10 minutes. So for the duration, no sound can be created within or passed through a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range. Any creature or object entirely inside the sphere is immune to thunder damage, and creatures are deafened while entering or are entirely inside it. Casting a spell that includes a verbal component is impossible there.
Nice.
So what I'm going to do is you're going to see me put my finger to my mouth, and I'm going to go shh, just a shh noise, and a little blue is going to wrap around my finger. I'm going to point to the location. A little blue ball is going to launch from that, and then just turn into a 20-foot sphere. And that's
Like you're blowing a kiss up to the room.
Yes, but it's more of a shh
Oh, no,
than fire.
Nice.
I like
that'll
it.
be,
So while I was listening, there's no roll with that. It's just the way it works.
Just a spell.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it just happens.
Okay. All right, so that happens, and
Don't
Bell.
know if there's a save, but I mean, I don't know why there would
No.
be because it's
Nope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bell, that
it's-
silence falls over you in that room and kind of out into the hallway as well.
He was like, I knew I was stealthy, but not this stealth.
That's awesome stealth right there. Even stepping on the broken glass is not making any sound.
I can't hear you screaming as your foot is bleeding.
I chose that because it also works with him being a bard. That way, if he has a bad show, he can mute the booing.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Nice. It's
All
a
right,
mute button.
you love it. Oh, persuasion failed. All right, you really love it. Nope, it didn't work to get aggressive. All right, shut up.
Get off the stage.
Shh.
Nice. Well, so Miles, you cast the spell. That's an action. Do you want to move?
I'm okay where I'm at currently.
All right.
I think so. Because getting closer would risk damage. I guess I could give him some. I guess I would be behind Barefoot if I moved up there, but I'd still be in range of Slender at that point. So I'm okay where I'm at.
Okay. Let's go then to Siegfried.
All right.
Hopefully Sigrid will come in front of me so I can not worry about getting hit while concentrating.
Well, yes and no. So what Siegfried is doing is he's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
got
move
plenty of space.
up to Slender, and I'm going to try to tackle him to the ground.
Okay.
That'd be what, using, that'd be a grapple? Would it be?
There's a specific grapple
No,
thing, right?
I think it might be a shove because I'm trying to push him to the ground.
Well, if you just want to push him to the ground, that'd be different from tackling him to the ground. Because one of them, he goes to the ground. One of them, you both go to the ground.
Yeah, I want him on the ground. I don't want to be on the ground. So yeah,
I mean, that used to be bull rush, I think. I don't think there is a bull rush anymore.
It's the shove action that you can use. It's a strength athletics check versus their DC, I believe.
Versus their what?
Versus their armor class, I believe.
All right, let's try it.
Okay, so that was
Strength.
Strength. Okay, let's see.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ooh, 15.
It's not bad.
Versus their armor class, which is not a 15. It is lower.
Yay!
Hey!
Down on the ground. Stop resisting.
Cuff them.
Shove or I'll shoot.
And that is my action, correct?
Look him, Dano.
So Mr. Slender is now prone.
All right. Yeah, that'll be my turn then, because I moved up and then I shoved him to the ground. I'm gonna yell to Miles, "Go in and give Bell some backup,"
Nice.
because I know he goes before me in the initiative.
Do what I can.
Let's
You better.
then go to...
Sorry, shove is a strength athletics versus their strength athletics or their dexterity, just for future reference.
Oh, okay.
Taking
You
damage is what messes with concentration, right? Or does attacking also do that?
No, unless you cast another spell that requires concentration, unless you get attacked, then you have to roll to see if you save concentration.
Okay.
And I think when you're attacked, your DC to hold on to it is like half the damage or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
Yep.
Something like that. All right. So let's just start with Ripped Robes, who is now standing in the silence. Perhaps is a little confused, grabs his wavy dagger and charges towards Bell.
Oh,
We're gonna
no,
run
not
out of
Bell.
space here, so I'm going to put him on the roof for now.
Yep. I was hidden. Don't forget, I was hidden under the straw.
Yeah, and
With
you
the
thought you were
9.
at least. Right? Swinging that dagger with an 8, and then the backswing might catch you with a 16. 16? Yep. All right. 3 piercing damage. Not so bad. Ow. Yes. Jason is miming the attack because, well, that's what's happening. It's in our globe of silence. Because I like saying that better than sphere.
Years.
This is a globe of silence. Now, Mr. Short. So here's the thing. So somebody can cast a spell outside of the silence, and it can go into the silence.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's
Yes.
only sound that will
And that's a
into the
verbal.
silence.
If it has a verbal.
Verbal,
component.
yeah. They can do somatic or
Material.
Yeah.
spell inside. of it.
From what I'm looking at,
As long
I
as
don't
it's
think
not-
any of these do the...
As long as it's not thunder damage, because it says they're immune to
Yep, thunder damage is immune. Yep.
Yeah, all right. Then, okay, the short guy out in the hallway who is standing in front of the tall guy that's behind him and taller. This is kind of like Bell standing in front of Abraxas type of thing.
Our nemesis.
Yes. The short guy, you see him casting a spell. You just don't hear him. And a flame-like radiance comes straight at you, and you have to make a dexterity saving throw.
I don't like the sound of this spell.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh,
Bell.
dodge.
Oh, was it me? Who had it?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking.
He's down the hall from you. Sorry.
Gotcha. Okay, I thought he was down the hall from the.
Well,
front
I'm
door.
looking right at you. You can't tell that, but I am.
That's an 18.
Oh,
Nice.
oh my!
I couldn't hear you
nice.
because of the silence. Is what it was. I just couldn't hear you.
Yeah, so 18 is higher than 14. You definitely save versus that spell. And I think, let me just double check here, but I think with the save, nothing happens.
Okay. Oh,
So you succeeded, and this
Interesting.
flame-like radiance that came towards you just kind of dissipated as it reached you. Yeah.
Hello.
And then the Mr. Tall steps forward and just outside of the silence does the same thing. So give me another saving throw, please.
20.
Oh, wow.
Natural 20.
Nice.
So you recognize it right away.
This time I see it, I'm like, oh. I will roll. I will roll under the bed a little bit.
Oh no.
Keep rolling. All right, let's see. Abraxas? Yeah, let's go to Abraxas.
Okay, so I got Barefoot did the knife maneuver on me.
And
him-
Slender is now prone, by the way.
Right, so can I line them up so they're both within a 15-foot cone?
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Please.
All right, breath weapon.
Is this something that affects player characters as well?
Yeah, but if I have to maneuver into Siegfried and kind of get in front of him and go the other way to get both, that's fine.
I don't know, you
Or
might
if I
be able
could-
to get away with it by pointing it mostly at the building. And
Right, that's
catching
what I
them
mean.
on
I
the
just want to
edge.
try to get both of them if I can in the cone, the flame
Okay.
cone, and without getting Siegfried.
Short answer is yes, you can.
Yay.
All right, well,
Not-
basically,
you don't really have to move on the map. We're good where we
Okay.
are.
all right.
I mean,
so
you could just lean to the side and,
Yeah.
right?
cough.
You've done that. Yeah. Turn your head and cough at them.
Yeah, totally. So yeah, I'll give him the breath weapon action. It's a DC deck save for DC 11 deck save for them.
First guy, a Barefoot is a 7. I'm guessing, well, I'm going to give the guy on the ground disadvantage on a deck save. So let me, oh my gosh. I rolled 2 19s.
Wow.
So
Jeez.
the guy on the ground, maybe he just took the momentum of being shoved and just kept rolling.
Rolled back inside, just nope.
He saw the guy. He saw it coming. Was like, I'm out of here.
But the Barefoot guy, he takes it.
7 points of damage.
That's got to be hell on them
7.
toesies.
It was a pretty bad roll.
Yeah.
That's not so bad.
Rip.
Yeah, it could have been
Um,
12.
The hit points are going to be a little misleading because for whatever reason they won't let me ungroup them.
Oh,
I
fun.
keep right
Yeah, no
clicking and ungroup, and it's not ungrouping.
No worries.
sad.
So we'll see how they go overall. Abraxas. Aside from that, anything else?
That's I only get one action. Unless you want. I mean, I'll attack
Well,
again
you
if you
can
want me to.
move. You can move. You could.
No, I'd rather just take care of these guys out here. That's fine.
All right. All right,
Abraxas, can you handle these two?
Yes.
now we're
I'm
on
going
that
in
group.
with Miles.
Nice. Now we're on that group of Hat, Slender, and Barefoot.
Mhm.
So first we'll go with Hat in the room with Belle. You're both quiet, or it is quiet in the room because of the silence. And he pulls out his wavy dagger and comes after Belle with a 16.
Hits.
That will be 3 damage. And his second attack is not so attacky, and a 7 will, I'm sure, not hit.
Just comes through, hits me, and then I parry the blow out of the way for the second one. I'm engaged with this fool. I like it.
Nice. So that's Hat tussling with Belle in the room. Outside, Slender stands up and tries to sweep Siegfried's leg. Sweep the leg, Siegfried, or sweep the leg, Slender.
Does his standing up proc a attack of opportunity?
He convinced me.
Okay, well, he's on the ground, and I want to try out my new feat, Warcaster.
That sounds good enough.
What does Warcaster do? Go for it. Tell me what it is.
Okay, you can use your reaction to make an opportunity attack to cast a spell that has a casting time of 1 action and targets only that creature.
Go for it.
All right, I'm going to hit him with Firebolt.
Oh, yes, light them up.
No, sorry, Produce Flame.
Okay. He's on a flame production line.
That is. Does he get a dex save? No, because it's an attack roll. I think I missed.
I think you did. 11 will
spell
miss.
attack. Yeah. Oh no.
Does he decide to roll
man.
still out of the way from the other fire that's coming?
Oh,
at
he's
him?
still rolling, I guess.
I think I missed
wants none of
because
that.
he didn't get he didn't stand all the way up because he's trying to sweep the leg.
There it is.
It just like, phew, right over him.
Siegfried, give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, please, no. Hey.
Actually, we're just going to do counter his dexterity versus yours. So when he tries to sweep your leg, your tree trunk does not move.
Damn right it don't.
And he just kind of stays there. He kicked the side of your armored leg hard enough that you hear him wince in pain a little bit, and he's just outside of that globe of silence.
I want to like make eye contact with him.
Yeah.
And just like a menacing voice, you want to try that again?
I don't want to alarm anyone.
I don't want to alarm you, but that won't work again.
And Mr. Barefoot is going to take, let's see. Ooh, what does this one do? I got to move that window so I can read this. Okay. The Barefoot starts muttering some cryptic words. It looks Abraxas straight in the eyes and shouts out one word loudly, and you have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no. Oh no.
Horrible.
Poor
Okay.
paladin.
So what he shouts out is stand down, and you are going to follow the command on your next turn. So you will not act on your next turn.
Is he not within the 20 feet?
No, this is outside.
Ground floor action.
Yeah. We're going with this outside. I'm taking the 20 feet in centered on where Hat and Bell are, but it's
Okay.
20 feet from edge to edge, so it's got to go 10 feet in and 10 feet out.
Okay.
That kind of thing. So I'm putting everybody except for Bell, every player character except for Bell is outside of it.
Yep.
And like obvious leader and short guy are outside of it.
Okay.
That kind of thing. And the two outside. So that's that. He issued a command at you. So yeah, you will skip your next action, Abraxas.
Well,
Obviously.
that's
Yeah.
the next attack action, or just how does that work? I can't attack anybody, or I can still do other things.
So what it does is, let me
Toss it in the pile.
did I just oh yeah, I sent it to myself. Hold on a second here.
Mhm.
I have to click here and then click there.
You follow the command word to the best of your ability.
There you go. So it's like halt. You do not move and take no actions.
Yep.
Fun.
And that's on your next turn, is what it says. I got to move back to the monster sheet. Okay. Then is obvious leader takes no obvious action. Bell.
Okay, so
Yeah.
seeing this person here have a wavy dagger, I'm going to again pull out both of mine. I'm going to two-hand the daggers here, and I'm going to be like mouth to him because he can't hear me, obviously. But I am
Yeah.
trash talking him. I'm vehemently trash talking him right now, and I'm going to take 2 attacks at him with my daggers.
Go for it.
So one of them is my regular attack. The other one's an offhand, so it's without the bonus on it. But yeah,
Okay.
Let's
Okay,
see how his
that's a
shins like this.
23 for
Oh
one.
my. 23 will hit.
And then I don't know how to do the offhand one because of the bonus that's being added automatically. So I'm going to roll up, but I'm going to subtract 5 from it because I don't get the bonus.
There you
on it.
go.
Use the Bardic Inspiration too.
Yeah. I'll use a Bardic Inspiration for the second one here because that was a 13 unless 13 hits.
Well, it's 13 minus 5.
Oh, yeah, 13 minus 5. So yeah, I'm going to use Bardic Inspiration. That's right.
Okay.
All right, and then it's a D6 for your bardic inspiration?
I think it's only a D4. I need
Should be a D6 minimum.
Let's see.
I was going to say a D20, but you're fine with that.
D6, yes.
D6. Okay, so 1 second here. Let me go ahead and roll a D6.
Come on.
Did that not show up?
Get a 5 or a 6.
Oh,
It's a 1.
Oh.
It's a 1. Yep, it's only one.
so
So
All right, your
that one, the
first
second
attack
misses.
Yep.
So yeah, so we're just pairing with each other. And I'm able to get him right across the shin though, because it's how tall I am.
All right, and what's the damage on that?
The damage on the dagger is 4, but I don't get sneak attack because he was already
Correct.
engaged. Yeah, so 4 points.
All right. So we got the 4 on Mr. Hat. Got it.
And then I'm going to look outside the window here and look down since there's a bunch of people in here and I'm here by myself. And then is Slender right below me and Barefoot?
There's an awning, but Slender is right below you. Barefoot's a little bit out. There's an awning there, but there's a lot of it's kind of falling apart. Like if you jumped on it, it would probably just collapse.
Okay. Can I jump over it and land on Barefoot?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
You can
So I
at
see-
least attempt such a thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So as we're going back and forth and I see his other friend there, I'm gonna hack into his shin. And I'm gonna turn around and give him a middle finger. And I'm gonna jump out the window with both daggers and try to land on top of Barefoot.
like a true
Outstanding.
rogue.
Mhm.
Tell you
what do you-
what, let me just give him a dex saving throw because you're going to be able to jump.
Okay.
Let's see, 20. I'm going to say that, well, when you jump out the window, maybe you do a battle cry or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
And-
It's a silent
and,
one for the most part, but yeah. I'll do it.
Right. You come out through the globe of silence and it's just, and he sees you at the last moment and just twists to the side and you land right next to him on the ground.
Okay.
Miles.
Fun.
I was supposed to catch you if you ever did something like that again. Dang it.
I'm
Oops.
down, guys. It's crazy up there. There's no noise. Absolutely crazy. But there's a lot of them up there.
My bad. Trying to help
My
you.
bad. I'm supposed to use that for crowds. Audiences.
I was hoping I could get bigger crowds, but okay. So I'm going to go ahead and use my pickaxe on who's the one who just got us hold on Abraxas? Was it
Barefoot.
Barefoot
Yeah.
Well, that was command. That was successful.
Man.
or command? Okay, yeah. So I'm not being commanded right now, so I'm going to go for a pickaxe hit. Okay.
Get him! Get him!
Really wish there was a pickaxe button, but I have to hit the long sword still.
Yeah. Stick with that one for now. We're good.
There's no die on it. Do I just click it? I forget. Did that do anything?
Not
It
yet.
doesn't look like it.
Maybe you're right there?
Holding, waiting. Please continue to hold. Your bard is important
There
to
it
us.
goes. Okay. Does a 12 hit?
A 12 does not.
Yeah.
Oh, too bad I'm lucky. I'm going to go and use a lucky
Hey.
Oh,
Too bad.
Hey!
Too bad I'm lucky. Huh.
then. Let's try again with one of my lucky points.
Unfortunately, I have all the luck in the world.
No, he doesn't.
What the hell?
Hey, it never said it was good luck.
Hey, have I slept since we last did the whole backswing thing?
No.
Dude, if you hadn't slept in the last month and a half, whew.
Yeah, we left the mansion and immediately went over here, so we didn't sleep.
Yep.
You know what? Just because it's been so long and you really haven't messed with that yet, it's charged. It's ready to use.
Oh, so we get our spell slots back?
Yeah, why not?
I think
Okay.
we slept after the last fight, so as long as we didn't use any spells during the...
I don't know if you guys rested in the mansion or not, but we got it. I mean, we did the level up. You're gonna have all your stuff.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
We're good
I'll
there.
go for the backswing
Hey.
because that would happen. So there we go. The backswing hit.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Ooh.
Pick is like, no, this is how you do it.
Yep. And just like before, it's pulling your arm along with it rather than you pushing it.
Father, I crave violence.
Is it still the longsword's damage for that, or was it?
Yeah,
Yeah. I thought so.
give me a D8 plus
let's see.
your strength.
I've seen if I had any notes on that, but I don't.
I don't think I had told you what damage was.
Yeah, you said 1d8 is what I've written down.
Yeah. You went through the whole identify thing though, so I should tell you. It's 1d8 minimum 2.
Yeah.
So
Ooh.
if you roll a 1, it counts as a 2.
Nice.
It's not a re-roll. It's just minimum 2.
Oh, there's okay. I was clicking the wrong. I was in equipment, not actions,
Yeah.
when I was doing all that. So
Although technically, if you put together a custom weapon for that on your sheet or a custom roll, you can put it as 2d4 because that would work.
Yep.
okay, 4. Did that add my strength of 1, or did?
It didn't look like it. Well, I don't know. You have to see what your roll was.
I don't even know how to look at that.
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting. If you hover over it in the window, it tells you. Rolling 1d8 plus 1, 3 plus 1.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Yep.
Well, 4 damage to Barefoot with the backswing with the ad side.
Got it. So he's in kind of rough shape. I'm thinking I should probably hide the bars while they're not working right, but we'll just go with it for now. Barefoot's in pretty rough shape. And he starts... you may not be familiar with the dialect, but he's definitely cursing in Elven. Or Elvish. Or Elverisoning. But Miles, you going to move or anything, or just the attack?
We're all down here now, so
Yep.
I just I moved in closer to him, so that was pretty much it.
Okay.
Let me just I'll go to that side.
Siegfried.
Siegfried is. Oh,
I was marking off the lucky usage.
all right. Well,
Yeah.
I've got Miles on Barefoot now, so I'm going to attempt to cut down Slender where
It sounds
he stands.
like a Jimmy Buffett song. I've got Miles on Barefoot.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. I'm going to point this out here because I want to keep reminding you guys. Keep thinking of ways where you can use advantage, because I think of ways where disadvantage comes in, especially if you go old school. You're flanking these guys very much so. In some cases, 3-on-1, 4-on-1 here. So, make sure you're suggesting to me that because of this, you might be able to attack with advantage.
Actually, you know what? I know what I want to do.
I choose not to.
I flanked myself.
This guy who just got up, I want to push him to the ground again. And this
Didn't
was
quite get up, call it like on all fours at this point, because he was trying to trip you and it went poorly.
so is he still prone then?
I would say for game mechanic purposes, I would count him as prone.
Okay. In that case, I want to smack him.
Smack
I want to cut him down where he kneels. I don't know.
Sure. Cut him
I'm
in
gonna smack
half.
him with a great sword.
All right.
All right. Okay. Yeah, will a 17 hit? I'm pretty sure. It does.
17. I'm not used to you rolling things with 2 digits, Eli.
Me neither, honestly. It's a nice change of pace.
Do you actually have a damage button, or
Yes, right here.
see if it works?
Come on. There we
Hey.
go. Ooh,
Oh yeah.
why is that?
my.
Hold on a
That's some
second.
good damage.
Describe what happens as you end Mr. Slender's existence.
Okay, so he tried to trip me. Oh no. Okay, yeah. So I pushed him to the ground. He got up and he almost broke his shin against my ironwood legs, right?
Yep.
All right, I threatened him. I want to look at him as I'm pulling out my greatsword. I wonder if I can take yours. And I'm going to cut off his legs.
Oh. It's going to be a little slippery at the doorway for a little bit, but
I'll clean it up.
yes.
I have a movement action. I'll clean it.
I'll clean it. Prestidigitation.
I wish. No.
They cast mending on him right after.
Hey, it's a single break, and he is technically an object right now.
True.
I can reattach one leg.
What do you want to do after that, if anything?
I want to. Okay, so I'm now looking into the room. Is it well lit?
This is first floor. You look in, and it's the reception area for the inn. And it is late day at this point. There are windows around, so there's still daylight going in. Well lit is relative. They didn't have any lights, no torches or lanterns, but there is daylight that's keeping it bright enough in here that you can see just about everything.
You see like 50 adventurers just staring at you angrily because you just
killed the staff. Do I see a staircase at the other end?
Now that you say it, yes, you do.
All right. How far is it? Because I only have 30 feet movement.
You said the other end, so I'm going with the other end.
How far is the other end?
The edge of your distance.
Okay.
There's more than one staircase, though. There's one halfway as well.
Oh, no. I have to make a call here. You know what? I'm going to go to the closer staircase. Just going to get to the base of it and just on the way, put away my greatsword, pull out longsword and shield. If any of them try to come down, I'm going to be the first thing they deal with.
Oh, if you would, put your token like on the second window on the left side, like halfway down the building. Yeah, that's the right spot. So you're about halfway in, and you're inside now, but you're about halfway through the building, and there are stairs that go up, and then there's the kind of the dining area, and a bar that's been pretty much destroyed, and then farther down is the other stairs that go up.
Okay. So
by the way, if you're upstairs, the stairs go down. It's weird.
Oh no.
Oh.
So regardless, if somebody comes down either staircase, they're probably going to have to deal with me first.
And guess what's going to happen soon? First, ripped robes. Oh my. You know what? They're going to start piling downstairs. So he's going to be first. You're going to see him at the top of the stairs.
Take my sword against my shield. Fight me.
Fight me. So if you're at the bottom of the stairs, he's just going to charge forward. At this point, I'm going to say that you guys are not quite within the silence, but if you leaned a little bit to your right, you would be. It's like you're just right outside of it. Mm-hmm. So you hear him, well, actually maybe half of the stairs. You see him walking down, and it's like and
I hear thud. Thud.
Yes, thud. When his left foot hits, it doesn't make any noise. Yeah. And he just kind of lunges straight towards you with his wavy dagger.
All right. Well, he's got to beat an 18.
A 7 is not going to beat an 18.
No.
And as that happens, these guys are very good with their daggers, or I should say, adept. So he stabs at you, and it just goes right past you, and he quickly grabs the dagger into his other hand and pulls it back against you with an 18.
18 meets my armor class.
18. And that is 6 piercing damage.
Ow. Oh, no. I'll wince at the pain, and
the sound only comes out of the left side of your mouth.
And with half speech, I'll tell him, "You're a dead man."
I'm not sure what that sounds like. That's all up to you, Randy.
Let me cover up half of my mouth.
Yeah.
You're a dead man.
It doesn't make that much of a difference, I guess.
I don't know.
So you've got that, and then short, tall. They're going to just kind of line up in the stairs behind. And that's where they are for now. Obviously, there makes no obvious action yet. It's not his turn anyway. We're going to skip Abraxas. I'm going to let you curse at him or anything if you want. You just can't take any movement or action.
I can't resave again to try to break the spell or something?
Nah. Well, there's no...
It lasts for 1 round.
Yeah. What the command is what you do on your next turn.
Gotcha.
And this is the next turn.
All right.
Now we get to Hat. Hat's going to go to it was going to pick up a chair in the room, go to the window, and throw the chair at Bell.
Oh, jeez.
Savage. He really don't like you.
Well, it's all right. It's all right.
I'm going to do a roll here.
Maybe
oh my gosh. All right. I'm doing it. We're going to do this as a strength roll opposed to how you want to get out of the way.
I mean, it's actually just dexterity, either dex save or acrobatics to get out of the way.
You pick. I got a 19.
Do a save. That's a 10. So yeah, as I get up, I slip on my own like cloak and then just get smashed in the back with a chair.
You slip in some elven blood seeping from the stumps on the ground.
From the top row.
And what's this? What's this? Oh, he's got the chair.
And we are going to do a d6 of chair damage. That's 4.
Oh, that's worse than all the daggers. That just it explodes off of my back and head.
Yes.
This is quite entertaining. If it wasn't a life or death situation, I'd be laughing.
This is now a steel cage match, apparently. After
he's not a bellhop.
Oh, after that is Barefoot.
Experience.
Barefoot is going to take a let's see. He still has a spell he can use here. You know what? He's sick of Miles doing all the spell casting. He's going to tell Miles to stop. Wisdom saving throw, Miles. And you hear it clearly in Elvish, the spell casting, and it's kind of mumbling words together. And at the end, he says, "You will halt," in Elvish.
Yeah, I just click wisdom then.
Wisdom saving throw. So if you go to your saving throws, and click the wisdom one.
Perception, investigate. Where?
And you have to be. I'll tell you right off. You have to beat a 14.
I'm not seeing.
Should be on the corner of the D&D Beyond underneath your main stats.
Yeah, I'm looking at. I see. Okay, so that's okay. So the whole box is okay. That makes sense now.
You do still have to click it though.
Yeah.
I clicked to be finally.
Ooh, nice.
Oh,
Natural
very
20.
nice. So you had to beat a 14, and you did.
I'm at a -1, so I'm lucky that happened.
Nice. So you
Nobody tells
definitely
Miles what to do.
avoid the command. And that's the end of their turn. Obviously, it takes no obvious actions. Bell?
All right, so Bell, after getting up and again having splinters of chair all over him, is going to look back at the person. Is he standing in the window?
Yes.
Okay.
The guy in the hat is in the window. Yeah.
I'm going to roll
He's
to the
flipping
side.
you off too.
Yeah. I'm going to roll to the side, pull out my crossbow, and try to shoot his finger off. Then, if that's what he's doing.
Oh, that's cute. Go for it.
I like it. Historical.
That's an miss.
Oh.
I'm rolling like garbage. So, just misses.
How'd you miss with your crossbow?
It's Jason's
I rolled a 4.
turn, I guess.
I rolled a 4 is what I rolled. Okay, I'm going to get up, and then I am going to run around the side here, and I'm going to hide behind this window and reload.
Okay. Like stealth hide?
Yeah, stealth hide.
Okay.
Yeah. Bonus
Go for
action
that.
hide.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. You didn't
are
even
the
notice
wall.
yourself.
Nope. I take one of the shutters and I just pull it around me and I just disappear behind it.
You look down at your crossbow, you're like, where did I go?
Yeah.
I was saying it's more like, anyone see where my crossbow went? Anyone? Oh, got it.
He's like pointing at his allies. Have you seen it? Have you seen it?
Have you? Miles, you refused his command to stop, and he's still standing right in front of you, Mr. Barefoot.
No, you stop! And I hit him with I swing with the pickaxe.
Perfect.
Wonderful.
Waiting for it to
Do you
go.
tell him in Elvish?
Just
Yes, I
for
tell
the
him in
matter of being able to see it, I'm going to move him to the side to make the icon more visible, but he's still right next to you, Bryce.
Does a 19 hit?
19 does hit. You know what? Let me actually move him over here. That'll make it. 19 hits,
Okay.
yes.
So I'm going to roll my damage twice because I'm going to use my other trait of what's it called again? Savage Attacker.
Yeah.
Because I can do that once per roll, once per turn.
Go for it.
Let's roll it twice, see what happens.
All the damage.
Every of the damage.
Okay, so
Ooh,
take the
I know what
11.
I'd take.
taking the 11, Joe.
All right. So you're using it two-handed?
Yes.
All right.
Swinging up at his face. No, you stop.
No, you stop. This is going to kind of pause him in his tracks a bit. He is really the worse for wear. He's got several deep cuts. You've definitely kind of stunned him with that hit as well.
I
He is
command you
not
to
in
bleed
good
to
shape.
death.
Let's see, Siegfried.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yep, you've got
All
ripped robes in front of you.
I'm going to rip up more than just his robes with my longsword.
Rip it, tear it, snap into a cultist.
Rip and tear.
Twist
Till
it.
it is done.
Pull it.
15. That'll hit, right?
15 hits, yes, sir.
Yay. Oh no, I have my shield in my hand, so
What
I have
happened to
use
the
it.
two-handed? Oh, you switched. That's right.
Yeah, because since I'm now taking a defensive position
Yep.
on the stairs. Come on.
And that's why you had the 18 AC.
Oh.
Yeah.
5 plus 3, 8. 8 slashing damage.
8 slashing damage definitely hurts him a bit. He's right in the stairs in front of you, and as you hit him, he kind of loses balance and thuds back against the wall, and bits of the wall just fall down behind him in the stairway. The place isn't in great shape, and this kind of activity is causing it to fall apart more than it is already. Anything else you were going to do there, Siegfried?
Nah. I'm just gonna sit here and watch them desperately flail at me.
Oh, that's what he's going to do right now. I will click the desperately flail button and see if it's a desperate fail. 7, that would be a desperate fail.
Yes.
And his second attack with his dagger is a 12. So yeah, he is desperately flailing while failing at you.
I'm just ducking behind my shield with like my sword pointed out. Stop it. Stop it.
And we are going to
Stand down.
We're going to let the just for the sake of what you had said earlier, Chris, the nemesis thing, just for the sake of repeating what happened earlier, the tall elf is going to throw the short elf at Siegfried. Yeah.
Stealing my moves, man.
All right, I'm holding up my sword. Let's see if he lands on it.
I'm going to give him a dexterity and a strength. Which one is higher? Dexterity 16, strength is 11. So I've got a 16. Now, the way it is here, there's no way he's not going to hit you unless you move. Or I guess you could say you could withstand it. So I would give you kind of like Constitution or Dexterity.
Oh, I'm going to take the as a saving throw or a check?
As a contesting roll.
Contesting roll. I'll go with my Constitution. I'm gonna just take it.
Let's see what happens.
All right, that
16 or better.
It's clicked. Come on, give me
click.
Give me the thing.
Click.
Just click it like 8 times and choose
4.
the next one. Oh,
4. Okay. So he barrels right into you, and we're going to give him thrown elf damage. What's that?
Improvised weapon, D4.
Although they do have pointy ears, so maybe it's piercing damage.
Oh no!
All right, I'm going to do... This guy's got to do more damage than a chair. So I'm going to give him D6 plus 1. So that's going to be 4 plus 1, 5 damage.
Well, I know what I'm using my bonus action for next turn. No, wait, that was supposed to be damage.
I'm going to use that as tall and short. That's their actions.
Oh no, I've been reduced to 3/4 hit points.
And we're going back to the top of the order for initiative. And if I read this right, Abraxas is up at the beginning of the next episode.
I had a feeling.
So we're going to wrap this one up at the end of the episode.
Something like that.
It's super funny.
Yeah.
And we will see you next time on Adventures from the Shed. In the meantime, we can all say...
Prick bacon.
Bye. See you later.
Cast was brought to you by onejoeyoung. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com. Where's the damn stop button?
Abraxas, make sure that Barefoot's pregnant with Death.
What?